Hey friends, today you are going to be drawing along with me and we are going to practice drawing different types of lines. So if you go into that packet that I sent home with you, this will be page number 2. If you do not have the packet that was sent home, you can just grab a blank piece of paper, that is fine. And we are going to draw different types of lines. So grab a pen, grab a pencil, grab a marker, a crayon, it's up to you. And grab that piece of paper and we will get started. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to start off by drawing a straight horizontal line. I'm gonna start up in this top corner. So horizontal lines go from right to left or left to right. And I am just going to fill this box with horizontal lines. And anytime during this video, if you need to pause to catch up, go ahead. Next up, in the middle box, I am going to draw a vertical line. This is going to be a straight vertical line. And vertical lines, if you remember from the previous video, go from top to bottom or bottom to top, straight up and down. All right, next I am going to do some diagonal lines. So diagonal lines are at an angle. They can go this direction or the opposite direction. It does not matter to me which way you draw yours. I'm going to start by drawing mine from one corner to another. And then I'm going to fill in above and below that line. So this is a diagonal line. Now, if you guys remember from our video, these directions of lines, horizontal, vertical, and diagonal, you can use other types of lines and still make a horizontal, vertical, or diagonal line. It does not have to be straight, but just for practicing today, we're using straight lines. You could have done a loopy line that was vertical. You could have done a zigzag line that was vertical, or horizontal, or diagonal. Okay, next up, I am going to draw a wavy line. Wavy lines have curve to them. They just go up and down and up and down and up. I always think of, when I think wavy, I think waves on the water. That helps me remember that. You can go ahead and try to fill that box in with wavy lines. And again, remember, if you need to pause at any time, you can go ahead and pause. Okay, next up, I'm going to do a zigzag line. Now, the difference between a zigzag line and a wavy line is that zigzags have points instead of curves. So at the tops and the bottoms, they have points. Okay, now this next type of line is one of my favorite types of line. It's called a loopy line, and it reminds me of a roller coaster because it goes up and down and up and down like the loops on a roller coaster. Okay guys, next line I'm going to do is a curved line. Curved lines kind of look like a C, so you could just draw single curves if you wanted to. They could look like hills, you can connect them. I'm going to connect them in my line here. I'm going to go curve, curve, curve. Gives it a bumpy look. Curve, curve, curve. Now this next line can be kind of tricky, but I think we should try it anyways. This is called a castle line because it looks like the tops of a castle wall. So when I start this, I go out, up, across, and down. Out, up, across, and down. And then I just repeat those steps all the way across. Okay, this next line I'm going to draw is called a spiral line. So I'm actually just going to start in the middle here and do a curve around and around and around until I touch the edge of the square. Now, also if you wanted to, you could make just small little spirals and fill up the square with small spirals as well. That is completely up to you. Okay, our next type of line we're going to do is a dashed line. So a dashed line is a broken line basically, and that means it has spaces in between it. So I'm gonna do little line, space, little line, space. Kind of like the lines in the middle of a road. And the last line I am going to do with you is called a dotted line. So basically a bunch of little dots that form a line. They can be close together, they can be a little bit farther apart, that's up to you. Okay friends, now the last thing I'm gonna have you do is in this last box, this is going to be your choice of line to draw. You could either redraw one of the lines we've done today, or you can make up your own, or if you saw one from our slideshow before that you really liked and wanted to try to draw and we didn't draw it today, you can try that. So this one is your choice. Hey guys, and when you are done, if you could please write your name on the bottom. You don't need to write my name, please write your own name. And then you could also even write your homeroom teacher's name too. Now what I would like you guys to do, if you could please take a picture of this and attach it to this assignment, that way I know you completed it. I'll give you guys credit for completing that for your grade. Next time you guys turn in, we are going to start your line art project. So I'm excited for that, and hopefully you guys are too. I hope you guys had fun drawing lines today, and I can't wait to see your work.